Yeah, good morning everybody. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Julie. I was asked today to tell you a little bit about Irish and European cuisine, which I'm more than willing to do now. So if we're talking about Irish cuisine, I have to say that it is very similar to Ukrainian cuisine. Irish people eat a lot of meat, vegetables and dairy products. If we are talking about vegetables, I can say it's potato, carrot, parsnip, broccoli, cauliflower, and I can name more and more and more. The main vegetable, of course, is potato that was brought to the island in the second half of the 16th century, and it was cultivated all over the island. It was easy to produce, that's why it was so popular. Another interesting fact is that potato was fed to pigs to make them fatter prior to slaughter, and at the same time to obtain more meat in a shorter period of time. But if we're talking about pork and beef, food-wise, I should say that beef is more popular in Ireland than pork. That's from my own observations. If we're talking about traditional dishes, unfortunately I can name you only two. It's probably a shame, but I didn't see any other traditional dishes other than Irish stew and bacon and cabbage. So Irish stew is very similar to our stew as well. What they use some meat, mostly it's either beef or lamb, potato, carrot, onion, some type of herbs, and they cook all of it over the low heat for about 2 hours until the meat gets really soft and tender. Another dish, as I have already said, is bacon and cabbage. Well, it shouldn't be necessarily bacon, it can be any type of meat like chicken, beef, lamb, grilled and served with vegetables. Mostly it's cabbage, but nowadays it can be, years ago it was only cabbage, but now it can be any type of vegetables. If you're talking about drinks, of course it's gonna be Guinness. It's a dark beer that is derived from roasted barley. It is very bitter. Well, I wouldn't say it is very bitter, but it is bitter in taste, and when you pour it in the glass it gets a really nice creamy head. Well, that's basically it about the Irish cuisine. The other thing that I've noticed is that Irish cuisine tends to borrow a lot from other cuisines. So as you know, they borrow the best out of the best. So nowadays a lot of Irish people are mad about Asian cuisine. Why is it so? The name for it is that Asian cuisine is very rich in different flavors like bitter, spicy, sour, sweet. They use a lot of herbs, they use a lot of spices, which is very good for you. And if you're actually talking about Thai, for example, Thai dish, you wouldn't be able to name all the ingredients that it is in the dish because there are so many of them, and it is very, very healthy. But generally what I see now, that Irish people, I think as all other European people as well as Ukrainian, tend to eat healthy nowadays, and they look after their health. That's the main thing. All of us should do that actually. I had a chance to interview some of my colleagues at work, so you will be able to hear what Irish people think about their own cuisine and what our people outside Ireland think about Irish cuisine as well. So that's it for today. Have a nice day. Thank you very much for your attention. Bye. Bye-bye.